inside the Accord Sport 2.0, there is a lot of hard plastics. And in fact, too much hard plastics, I think, for a car that's north of 30,000. So this is my normal driving position. At least this is a position I love to be in when I'm driving. So you can kind of see where I'm sitting here, where my knees are. And if you look here, you'll see that, you know, occasionally my knee will touch this area over here. And this is all hard plastic. And no matter what the trim, that area, that lower dash area down here, this is all hard plastics. Up here, it's soft touch material, but like I said, down low here, it's all hard plastics. So one of the things I really liked in the EXL, like I said, was it had a little bit more soft touch material. And one of them was this area right here. And so it got me thinking, I wonder if these parts are removable, are swappable. And so I went online and I just started looking at the different Honda parts, and I noticed that there was an actual piece for this part right here, and it could be replaced, or at least I thought it could be. So what I did is I purchased it. Like I was saying, the parts are called left and right garnish, and they come in a host of different colors depending on the color interior of your vehicle. So they come in tan, leather, beige leather, and so on. So I, on a whim, looked at the size, saw that they were about the same size and dimensions, and so I ordered it. So this video is just going to be me going through putting these on. I haven't done this yet, so I'm going to kind of do this live. So when I ordered the parts, I'll show you the box that they came in from the online dealership that I ordered them from. Here's what they look like. All right, so the parts came in this rather large box. I actually ordered a couple of different things, but for today, we're just gonna look at the left and right garnish. So inside the box, here's what the parts look like. This is the way they came wrapped. There's two pieces. There's one, like I said, for each side. So here's the second one. Let's go ahead and open that up. Comes wrapped. And as you can see, this is kind of what it looks like. Let's get that out of there. So there is the part in all its glory. Like I said, this is leather, and if you don't get the higher trim, then the part is plastic. So the first thing I did was make sure everything matched up as far as the size and everything else. And now we're going to go ahead and try and install it. All right, so if you have a panel removal tool, something that looks like this, that's probably the best approach. It's like a little pry bar you can use, and it's they usually come made out of plastic or metal. But this will minimize any scratches or damage that you may do. This little piece here, it's pretty tight on top, but feeling around, if you go all the way towards the back, there's actually a little bit more give back there. So what you can do is just take your pry bar and get it up under there and start pulling back. Get it out, and then you can get a finger under there and gently start lifting off. gently start lifting off, and the whole piece should come off. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So this is the original piece, the plastic piece that's on the non-leather interior versions, and then here is the updated or leather line version. As you can see, very similar, just a few minor differences. So we're going to go ahead and install the passenger side first, and then we're going to go ahead and do the driver's side. Let's see if everything lines up. It looks good on here. All the snaps are in the same place, so it should just pop right in. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this side first. All right, so got both panels off. Let's go ahead and pop this in here and line these snaps up. And let's make sure everything is lined up here. And we're gonna pop this baby in. All right, and that lined up really nicely. That looks good. Man, what a difference. Feels better already. All right, let's go ahead and do the other side. All right, we're on the other side. So let's get this panel off like I was saying before. Let's work it from the back. There's actually enough room that you might just be able to pry it off with your hands without even using the pry bar. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, be careful, I don't want to scratch too much. I guess in this case it doesn't matter because we're going to replace it. All right, so we got that side and the rest came off pretty easily. So let's just put that there. Let's get the new part out. So this will be the driver's side. And this is a pretty easy change out. So, you know, depending on how tall you are, where your knee hits in the car, you might actually rest your knee on this if you're a shorter driver. If you're a taller driver, like I said, your knee's gonna kind of line up here, and that's all hard plastic. I just wish they had done a better job, you know, just upgrading the interior parts on some of these higher trim Accords. So this should line up just like the other one. Let me get the snaps in place there, way off. All right, and just pop it in. All right, and that is the finished product. If you'll see here, so that's the difference. And you know, in the sport trim here, this kind of lines up with the faux leather. It's a little bit different, but like I said, it's nice, nice soft touch. If your leg does hit it, you can feel the difference. There's a lot of give. It just feels great, and it, you know, matches, I think, a little bit better with the leather steering wheel, the armrest. Just flows real well, and the whole center console area just has a better look. So I'll go ahead and put the part numbers up if you guys would want to do something similar, but this was a pretty easy swap out, and you know, looks really nice. All in all, probably cost about $80 to do this, so you got to decide.